our help. Are you ready for your hero training? Welcome to DC Hero Training. Hello, and welcome to today's hero training. I'm Laynie, and today we are going to join Batman and help him save the day. I also happen to know that there will be some very special superheroes along for our journey. So, are you ready to warm up, do a little hero training, and then join Batman as he challenges Mr. Freeze and tries to save Gotham City? Me too. So, today's Batman story is the Ice Pack. As we go through it, you can follow along and join in on the exercises that I'm demonstrating. Are you ready to level up on your hero training? I hope so, because today will be all about fun, movement, and heroes. All right, heroes at home, we are going to start off this episode like we always do, with some super-powered stretching. That's right. We'll keep it simple. Just follow along with me. Step your feet apart, a nice strong stance. Now, as we get started, know that each one of you has your own special strengths, and everyone should only do what they can do safely. If you don't have enough room, or if an exercise is a little tricky, or a move isn't quite suited for you, then you can always change the move. Like always, let's start with arm swings. One arm out to the side, swinging it forward and back. Great. Do you remember why we always warm up? I bet you do. It helps us warm up the body and prepare it for action. And if we're going to train like heroes, we have to be ready for anything. Let's switch to the other arm. Out to the side, swinging it forward and back. Great job. These are looking awesome. You can always do shoulder rolls instead. Just roll your shoulders back instead of swinging your arm as a way to modify this stretch. You are doing great. Now it's time for legs. Balancing on one leg, whoa, swinging your leg forward and back. Forward and back. Hold on to something for some extra support if you need, like a sturdy chair or something that won't fall over. Great job. Now let's switch to the other side. Balancing, swinging that leg forward and back. Forward and back. Throughout our time together, if any of the moves just don't feel right for you today, don't do them. You know you best, so trust that. All right, heroes, how are you feeling? It's time for air squats. Arms out in front, sitting down on that invisible chair, all the way down and up. Great. Down and up. I love air squats, and these are perfect to warm us up before our icy Batman adventure. So great. Last one. All the way down and up. Now, on to my favorite stretch. Standing up tall like a hero. Take your hands up, up, up above your head, dropping that right hand down and reaching over to the side. Great. Now let's switch arms. Hands up, dropping that left hand and reaching over to the side. Excellent work. You look like you're about ready to join the Justice League yourself. Before we start off the story, we have one more thing to do. Strike your very own hero pose! Today, we join Batman, who I think is one of the coolest superheroes. In this journey, we will encounter a lot of ice in Gotham City. But don't be worried, there will be some other DC superheroes helping us out. Now let's jump into the story. Batman, protector of Gotham City, was in his secret lair. His powerful computer collected information from all over so he could keep an eye out for signs of criminal activity. At the moment, some very strange reports were coming in. Even though it was summertime, the temperatures outside seemed to be going down. The city is getting colder and colder, Batman said. And now it's starting to snow. Not good. I'd better investigate. Batman raced into the city in the Batmobile. He didn't have much trouble locating the source of the trouble. It was the ice-hearted villain known as Mr. Freeze. The city is freezing, and Mr. Freeze is behind it. So let's imagine that we're shooting ice from our fingertips. Swing those arms out in front of us and spread that ice all around. Now the other direction. Whoosh. Nice. A few more times. Really spreading that ice all around. Nice. Last one. Whoosh. I hope you dressed warmly, Batman, the villain said. The city is about to get a lot colder. Mr. Freeze fired his ice ray at Batman, and the hero flipped out of the way. The ray created a slab of ice where he had been standing a split second before. Suddenly, more blasts came from another direction. Batman dodged these as well, but barely. Like Batman, we have to dodge these ice blasts. Stepping one leg out to the side, keeping the other straight, we're gonna move all the way towards the floor, dodging that blast. Great! Now we have to dodge on the other side. Stepping out to the side, all the way to the floor. Great, we dodged that one too. Let's do one more on each side. Here comes a blast. Stepping out to the side. Woo! You dodged it. And the other side. Stepping down. Great job. We dodged them. Batman looked up. 2 more frosty felons were standing on a nearby rooftop. Captain Cold and Frost, Batman said. I should have known Mr. Freeze couldn't cause this much snow and ice alone. You've got that right, Caped Crusader, Captain Cold replied. We're gonna make a new ice age for Gotham City. Frost and Captain Cold fired more ice blasts at Batman, and he dove into the Batmobile. We're gonna launch some more ice blasts, this time out of our fists. We're gonna lunge forward with one leg and punch with one arm straight forward, launching that blast, like this. If you're not lunging today, focus on punching those fists forward. All right, here we go, launching those blasts. There's one. Great. Now let's do the other side. A lunge with the punch. Now let's do one more on each side, launching those blasts. Here we go. Launching that blast, and last one. All right, let's get back to the story. The armored vehicle protected the hero from the cold, but the Batmobile was now encased in a block of ice. Batman was trapped inside. I think I'm gonna need to even the odds, he said. 3 against 1 doesn't seem fair, especially with their icy powers. Batman pressed the emergency button on the car's controls. In seconds, a red and yellow blur appeared on his computer screen. It was the Flash. The Flash was known to be the fastest man alive. Super speed was his superpower. He ran circles around the Batmobile, creating a hot tornado that melted the ice. Now, let's be like the Flash and run as fast as we can around the Batmobile. Keep that circle nice and small. Keep it going. Trying to create as much heat as we can to melt that ice. Great, now let's go the other direction. Woo! Run like the Flash. Wow, you guys are so quick. We did it. Be careful, Batman warned. There are 3 of them. Don't worry, the Flash replied. Wonder Woman is on her way. Something whizzed past the Flash's head. He spun around in the blink of an eye and found Captain Cold firing cannonballs of rock-hard ice at him. You'll have to do better than that, Cold, the Scarlet Speedster said. The Flash twirled his arms at super speed, creating a blurry red shield. The snowballs bounced harmlessly away from their target. Can we twirl our arms like the Flash? Stretching those arms out to the side, making big circles around your shoulders. Let's make those circles a little smaller and go as fast as you can. Keep going with that super speed. Keep going. Whew! We did it. The Amazon warrior, Wonder Woman, arrived and immediately leapt into battle. Frost fired super sharp icicles at her, but Wonder Woman used her amazing reflexes and unbreakable silver bracelets to deflect them. Let's get out our magical bracelets and deflect those ice blasts. Hands and fists, make a big circle above your head and an X in front of your chest and send that blast away. Amazing job. Big circle, using those bracelets, and send that blast right back. Let's do one more. Big circle above the head, an X with those bracelets, and sending that blast right back to Frost. You'll have to be faster than that to freeze me, Wonder Woman said. Despite their valiant efforts, the three superheroes found themselves surrounded by the villains. We're going to get frozen if we don't come up with a plan, Wonder Woman said. Batman spotted a manhole cover nearly buried in the snow. Follow me, the Caped Crusader said to his friends. He quickly told them his plan as they disappeared into the darkness below. The three villains followed the heroes into the tunnels, but a block away, they only found Batman. Ha! Looks like your friends gave you the cold shoulder, Mr. Freeze gloated. Actually, they're planning on warming things up, Batman said as he fired his grappling hook through a manhole above him and quickly made his escape. Above ground, Wonder Woman sealed the manhole cover behind Batman while the Flash raced around the city streets. The heat generated by his super speed melted the villains' ice and snow. The water from the big melts flowed down into the tunnel. Do they really think this'll stop us? Mr. Freeze growled as water rose around him. But the rapidly rising water caused Mr. Freeze's ice blaster to short circuit. His powerful tech turned on him and his partners. The water suddenly froze. The ice-cold villains found themselves frozen by a block of ice. And to make matters worse, their frigid powers were making the water freeze even faster. They were stuck. Now, imagine that we're trapped in that ice and we have to break out of it. Arms to the side like this, and twist from your belly button. Keep twisting, we have to break that ice. Great job, keep twisting, almost there. But they couldn't do it, they were stuck. Wonder Woman used her super strength to rip up the manhole cover to reveal the trapped criminals. Thank you, Batman said to his friends. You helped me save Gotham City. I can take it from here. You got that right, the Flash joked. Mr. Freeze and his frosty friends aren't going anywhere until all that ice melts. We're happy to help, Wonder Woman said as she took to the sky. And I'll use my super speed to clean up the rest of this snow and ice on my way out of town, the Flash added, becoming a red-hot blur as he raced away. Can we race one last time like the Flash? Woo! Wow. Later that day, Batman relaxed at home as Bruce Wayne. His butler Alfred handed him a glass of iced tea. Actually, Bruce Wayne joked, I think I'd like my tea to be hot today. Whew! Wow, we did it! Congrats on helping save Gotham from its icy future. Great work, heroes! How fun was that? We got to save Gotham City and hang out with so many of the DC superheroes. Great work out there today. Now it's time to cool down, heroes. Did you enjoy yourself on our journey? Let's take a nice forward fold. We're gonna bring that chin to your chest and slowly roll forward with that head, reaching those hands towards the floor, and then hanging down at your hips. Take a nice deep breath. One more. And slowly rolling up. Really, really slow. You never want to rush these. Your head comes up absolutely last. Great job. When some of you were running earlier, I couldn't even keep up. You are really leveling up in your hero training. Now, let's stretch out our quads, which is the front of our legs right here. Like earlier, when we did leg swings in our warm-up, you can hold on to something for some extra support. Now we reach around, grab that foot, breathing into that stretch and balancing on one leg. Very good. Let's spend some extra time doing these today since we did so much running. Looking great. Let's switch sides. Grabbing that foot behind you and stretching that quad. Feels so good after all that super speed. Amazing work. Okay, now let's stretch out our shoulders. I want you to send one arm across your body, grabbing that elbow and pulling it close. Good work. This feels amazing. Now switching sides. One arm across your body, grabbing the elbow and pulling it close. Now, just like how we started, we're going to end. It's time for your hero pose. Let's see it in 1, 2, 3, go! Great job. Whew, today's hero training session was so cool, wasn't it? And everyone did such a good job getting creative at home, modifying movements, and joining us on our journey. Today's story was The Ice Pack, pulled from Random House's Batman 5-Minute Stories. For more action-packed adventures featuring Batman, you can check out the book. And if you had fun today, you can check out more opportunities to exercise with us in our other stories. Today, you leveled up on your hero path, and you should be proud. Keep up the good work and see you heroes next time.